so much for tuning in. My name is Holly, or better known as Enhanced by Holly, and I wanted to talk to you guys about a muscle group that I have treated recently that I feel like has done a lot of good for me. So that muscle will be none other than the depressor angulus oris muscle. A little bit riskier of an area to treat with Botox or Dysport, which are neuromodulators, and they stop the musculature from working. But it is sort of a riskier place, but nonetheless, it is a fantastic muscle to treat when you are sort of concerned about the marionette lines. So these lines right here. I have a very, very strong, I feel like, jowling area here. And I find that one of my issues is that my frown, I always am frowning, and that's just how I express sometimes. So right now I'm about 48 hours after my treatment. So Dysport works pretty quickly, as I've stipulated prior. Within 3 to 5 days, you can sometimes get some resolution with your wrinkles with Dysport. And we had treated this area here where that muscle takes that mouth down. So here we are. I'm having issues with frowning. So this usually comes down very hard. And now it's much less, which is amazing. So one of the things though about this area when we treat it is that sometimes the medication can go in or out. So sometimes it may not hit the muscle exactly, or it may go in, causing a little bit of problems. So I have experienced a little bit of an issue one time when I had my depressor angulus oris muscle treated, and my smile was slightly off. So that is one of the side effects or risks associated with treating one of the advanced regions of this face portion, right? Because this is the advanced region of Botox and this is the basic region of Botox. Not that things can't go wrong in the basic region, but you know, since we're dealing with the mouth or the orifice region of your face, this is the muscle that helps us talk and chew and do things with, right? We use this muscle and this region a lot. Like right now, I'm using it a lot. I'm not using my eyebrows very much, right? So sometimes you may have a slight asymmetry with your smile. That is one of the risks. Does it happen a lot? No, but the point is sometimes you may have issues just a little bit with smile lines. So that's one of the risks. Some of the other risks that are associated with treating the advanced region of the face, and this is more specific to a lip flip if you were to get some Botox here, but I don't say that it can't happen with the depressor angulus oris muscle because again, this is the orifice or the muscle that helps us talk and do things with. Sometimes you might have issues with drooling, verbalization, pronunciation, talking, and then some of the other things that you might have issues with is slurping or sipping. Not as much when it's just down here. Obviously, if you were to get a lip flip, that might be more of an issue, but truly, this portion, when it is treated, really is responsible for a large portion of the face movement. So it's definitely one of those things that you have to be aware of when you're going into it, that there might be risks associated with it. And you just have to sort of understand that we're experimenting with a place that maybe you haven't had Botox before, and to do it conservatively to start, especially because you may not like it. And that the good and the bad about Botox is it always wears off. So I wanted to share with you that it's going really great for me. When I frown, I can't really. Right here I can a little bit, but it was much lower before. So I wanted to share with you the depressor angulus oris muscle, some of my thoughts associated with it, some of the risks that are also associated with it, and to not encourage you to do it, but just to tell you and educate you about that little muscle that is responsible for pulling that mouth down. Because you know me, I love education and I love exploring and adventuring with my own face and then sharing it with you guys because you're all so supportive and amazing. So if you have any questions for me about the depressor angulus oris muscle, what it's responsible for, what it can do for you if it was treated, go ahead, just message me in my DMs. And you can always message Midwest Laser Center as well. If you're interested in booking with me, you can book online at www.midwestlasercenter.com, or you can call the office at 668-5522. We're obviously booking up a lot because it's a very busy season and everyone wants their injectables, you know, before Christmas and the New Year's and whatnot. I will say this too, as an aside, if you're getting injectables right before the season begins, which obviously isn't a bad thing because I just had mine done 2 days ago, is that bruising is obviously a potential issue, right? And I actually have a little bit of a shadow here of a bruise, mostly on this side. No big deal though, because it's easily covered up with concealer, but if that is something that is very concerning for you, I just have to let you know that needles are going into the skin, right? So if you're concerned about bruising, redness, swelling, all those sorts of things, just be aware that, you know, there can be just a little bit of a bruise for a couple days, and to maybe check in on one of my other videos about pre and post procedure of injection suggestions, such as, you know, no alcohol would be a good one. And just obviously making sure we're doing all the nice things before and pre and post, sorry, of that injection. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little tidbit about the depressor angulus oris muscle, and I hope you all have an incredible day. Merry Christmas. If you are getting excited for the season like me, that's amazing. So stay tuned for more enhanced videos. I hope you guys are having a great day.